we have to take all logistics into account. Number one is how many people we have got with us who will administer this vaccine. So based on that, then we can calculate how much. Now if we calculate per the population, say we take 38 lakhs. One person who's vaccinating in a day can do about 100, okay, in a month, in a day, 100 vaccinations. So based on that calculation, how many health facilities we're going to vaccinate, then we can calculate accordingly. So how many days we will be able to complete, see how we're going to go about it. First, the health workers, then the frontline workers. Frontline workers also includes a COVID management teams, that means the SHNOM. Then we have the people who are above 50 years of age and people with comorbidities. Okay, those it'll go in that series. And then regarding those who are 18 years and below, we are not going to vaccinate. Pregnant mothers, we are not going to vaccinate as of now. No, see, I have told you, we have already identified first the health workers. Number one is the health workers, because what we feel is that if our health workers are protected, okay, then the health system will not fail. But every time the health worker becomes infected, then it affects the smooth functioning of the facility where they are working. So that is why the initial phase is that to protect first the health worker. If the health system becomes strong and we are protected against this particular infection, okay, then provision of Medicare services becomes smooth. So along the line, what I have told you, first the health workers, then the frontline workers, then the people who are above 50 years of age and people who have got comorbidities. So it'll come in that line. Yeah. So as of now, what we know is that the vaccine is going to come from the central government. The cost will be the logistics cost only for having those sessions. But one thing also you should not forget, that vaccination program against COVID-19 will go also hand in hand along together with all the other different programs. So immunization services for children, okay, pregnant mothers, that also will go side by side. That will not be disrupted. We are not going to disrupt any program because of this vaccination program.
So will Meghalaya receive both the vaccines?
No, it'll depend. Okay, but only thing is that we have to be very clear. When we get the vaccine, suppose we get the Covishield. If a person has been vaccinated with Covishield, okay, after 28 days they have to be vaccinated again. It has to be Covishield only. There cannot be any mixture. So whatever vaccine we get, it's most welcome, then we will distribute accordingly. Suppose for one particular region we give another a different type of vaccine, it will be the same type. Another we get another different type, we will give that type only, so that we cannot mix. The vaccine cannot be mixed. If I give Covishield now, in the next second dose I cannot give Covaxin. India is the largest producer of vaccines and is the largest exporter. It's exporting to 170 countries. So the reputation is at stake. And you have heard WHO, you have heard from all the leaders of the country, Honorable Prime Minister, they have the drug controller of India, they have certified that it is safe. So it is safe. And this vaccine, what is going to do? It's going to prevent and is going to protect. Now what if we want that normalcy comes back? We have to arrest this spread. We have to protect our citizens. So that is what the vaccine is going to do. Now you will see in the social media that if you give this vaccine, you will get this complication, you'll get... See, all medicines have got their own complications for each and every individual. No medicine is 100% safe, as you say. But what they have done, what they have shown is that this vaccine is not going to harm, it's going to benefit the people who are receiving this. Now you will see, we'll go back, okay, to pre-COVID. When we saw in the social media, when the COVID came, we saw people who have got COVID, suddenly they just collapse in the street. You have seen that. But have you seen that here? So I think all these rumors, all these spreading of false information, okay, trying to scare, trying to put the fear into the minds of people, that should not happen. They put so much fear in us through social media that when this COVID-19 came, we were so scared about it that there was a lot of hue and cry regarding people who are getting this particular infection. Okay, that should not happen. Once the country, the leaders of the country have said it's safe, the authorities have given the certificate that it's safe, so it's safe. Every type of new vaccine which comes up for immunization, people did not accept. It's only after they realize that had I given that particular vaccine, I would have prevented this particular infection. I would have prevented the loss of my child. Only then they come forward. I'll give you a very good example is this measles vaccine, MR vaccine. When it came, that time I was still in the PHC, nobody wanted. They wanted that we should get the natural infection. My child should be infected. So what happens is, if in a particular house anybody gets measles, all the mothers will bring their children there so that they get measles. Okay, it spreads to them. It spreads to their child. But the complication of that infection, by chance, if the child's immunity is very low, then it's bad. So now you will see that measles vaccine, we have gone for MR campaign. People are accepting. So any new thing which comes up also, the same thing will happen. Okay, acceptance, we have to go, we have got our own system in the health, we have got our own system in the government, we have got DDIPR. So we will use accordingly all these agencies for spreading awareness regarding this vaccination. You vaccinate, you prevent and you protect. But in spite of the vaccination, as of now, the vaccination which we are having now, okay, the vaccination which we are having now is the mask, hand sanitization and social distancing. Once we get that immunity protection through the vaccination which we are going to carry out in this program, then I am very sure normalcy will come back, and that is what we want. The whole world, even our state also wants that normalcy to come back, and that is what we are aiming at.